5, 6. So I ordinarily would be talking this way. I'm not talking right here into the mic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we'll check our audio levels. We're going to compare this, of course, to that with the handheld mic. The advantage, of course, over the handheld mic is we don't have to have anything in this hand. So we're free to be able to use our hand and then point off to a diagram, a monitor. We can just kind of go like this, and we can refer here to a monitor. We're going to look at where our hand is right here. We could be pointing to a monitor right over here. We have, again, just the camera, the light, excuse me, over here on this side. Got a light here that is not on. I have it completely off. There's nothing on. And I have a headlamp, which is over there, and of course not over my head. So we'll check this. We'll check this also against other things that we've done green screen work before and see what we like and what we can come up with here. Another note, it's getting warm in here, okay? Behind this screen, of course, is a ventilated, it's a window, and it has an air conditioning. If at the time that we're doing any taping, I of course want to control the sound, and I would want to have that air conditioning off. So it would probably be pretty warm in here. We can draw ventilation in here, but it does get warm in a coat. It is, well, it's late in the evening right now. If it was a day, if it was any warmer, this would be probably pretty uncomfortable. So in fact, what I want to do is turn that air conditioning. If I could remind myself, I want to turn that air conditioning on with this mic on and get a test as to how loud that would be coming through the mic. I have a little remote that I can control the air conditioning over here on the other side of the green screen. I'm going to turn it on here, and we're going to get a listen to how loud that is. The air conditioning on the other side of the green screen, of course being muffled by the green screen, but how that would be reflected through the mic into the receiver on the camera. I also want to stop and note right now, just a note to self. We have an open door over here, which is bringing in some ventilation, which is nice. And there's like a fountain kind of area over here in the foyer. I don't know if you can hear that. In fact, I'm going to take a moment of silence here, and we can see if we hear this out here in the backyard. I also have my boss over here. She's doing some template work here on a quilt or something like that, and is making some noise. You'll hear scissors and pens and things of that nature and stuff, but I could hardly hear it. I don't think anyone over the volume that would be projected into this, it would make any difference. So any kind of sound, anything going on in the area here, industry, residents and stuff like that, I doubt could be picked up through this mic, considering the volume that I'm projecting at. I'm going to go try that air conditioning right now and see what that sounds like. Okay, so the air conditioning is on, as you can see. Of course, this is kind of filling up here a little bit. And now this is interesting. It's pulling up this right here. We'll see if we're getting any kind of a shadow right there. I'm seeing as that pulls up. It's kind of like have the mirror effect over here, kind of over here in this area here too as well. But we'll see with what we can do within the keying effects. Let's take a look down in this area here. What do we have here? I think that's that tower I was using as a prop earlier. I'm going to move that just over here. We have some major, I'd call, wrinkles over here. I could try to straighten out a little bit. And all of this can be continued to be pulled out, but from the keying that I was able to do just the other evening, I think that with even the post-production process, I don't think anyone would even notice any of these. As I come closer to the camera, another thing I want to note is I'm actually in front of the light over here. I really don't have the ability, unless if I set it up over here on a local table, to be able to have the light any further forward. So it's actually behind me. Now it's just directly off to my side, I guess 180. So we're going to do just a sound check on that air conditioning right now. We have the sound on. I'm going to go turn it off right now. And there's the sound off. I think, of course, it sounds a lot better with the sound off, but it's something that we have to control. It's something we have to deal with, I guess, if it does get warm in a small studio. All right, I think the next test is I'm going to try to do some more horizontal, we'll call it, yeah, horizontal shooting to have a little bit more room this way. It would also allow for a medium shot, which is about 2 inches above my head to about 3 inches below the belt line. My belt line's a little bit lower with just this. It's getting warm. I took the coat off. We're going to go do that test next here.